Hey, Diane, I'm going to turn off my video. It doesn't.
Oops, let me just do this again. Is it recording? It keeps saying stop recording. Doesn't say record. We'll try it again. There we go.
Okay, I see it now, yeah.
Good evening, everyone. This is our Zoom call for June 17th. I'm Diane Vanderbrink. Nice to have you guys here. If you can't make it, I will make this video accessible on YouTube. For those of you who have not been on a call before, we're going to try to keep it under 20 minutes. We kind of have an agenda that we follow through. Some stuff may be repeated from last week, but it's always good to know what the current promotions are, what's coming up in the business. So to start off, we usually start off with recognition. We're about halfway through the month. Do any of you have any Success Club points yet, Marilyn or Becky?
No, unfortunately, no for me.
Okay. I just got, let me think. I think I'm at Success Club 8, actually. There's been some people that I've kind of been talking to in the past, kind of planting those seeds, going through that 5-step invite process, which takes some time, but you kind of find out what they need, find out their need, and then find out a good fit for them. Don't just say, hey, this is what's on sale this month. Do you want this? Find out what would be the best fit for them. So I kind of, that had worked well for me, and they ended up being all challenge pack purchases, which if you can get them both the nutrition and the fitness, that's going to be best way for them to get the results that they want. This month, the promotions for hitting Success Club, we have 2 really awesome things going on. If you hit Success Club 5, if you get 5 Success Club points, you get 1 for Shakeology Home Direct, 2 for a challenge pack. For Success Club 5, you get the book, The Compound Effect by Darren Hardy. And he's going to be one of our speakers at Summit this year. Excited about that. If you qualify for Success Club 10, you get both Go Pro by Eric Rohr, which is a great book about network marketing. And it's a really quick, easy read, but it's a great resource for information, and Compound Effect. If you already have these books, they're great to hand on to your new coaches. A reminder about June Challenge Pack promotions. It's the month of Shaun T. We all love him. His Dance Party Challenge Pack is on sale for $140. It's normally $160. And that includes both Hip Hop Abs and Rock and Body. Something that I've done is ask someone, if you have someone that's maybe interested in just Shakeology, say, you know what, if you would sign up for Shakeology, if you get a challenge pack, I'll give you the difference. And then you get 2 programs that you could either give to people as winners for your challenge groups or a prize for something. So that's something you can think about. The other challenge pack that's on sale this month is Insanity. It's normally $205. It's on sale for $160. That's a huge discount. Great hit, high intensity interval training workout. No equipment, it's body weight training, so it's good when you're traveling for the summer. We're also really excited about PiYo. It's the new release that's coming out. I believe it will be available June 18th for those of us at Summit. And I think I had heard June 23rd for everyone else. We will keep you up to date. Sandra and I and Renee and Jenny are all going to Summit. So keep an eye on our leader pages, on our pages, or in emails, and we will let you know about what the promotions are and the exact days, times, and whatnot. I believe PiYo is going to be, the base kit alone is going to be $59.85. 8 workouts, 1 bonus workout, and it's a 60-day program. Let's see what else we have here. A reminder about events. We always have the National Wake Up Call every Monday at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you're not able to make it, it is recorded. You can access it by phone or also through your computer in your online office. This week, I'm trying to remember the name of, I can't remember the name of the coach that spoke about it, but she talked about 4 ways for both if you're going to Summit or if you're not going to Summit to how to really engage. It's a great call. Definitely highly recommend you guys talking to it. It's also going to tie in with what I'm going to educate you guys about tonight. Summit is happening on Thursday. We're getting ready to fly out tomorrow. Summit is our biggest event for Beachbody. It's when coaches from all over the nation get together. This year, I think we're going to have close to 10,000. We're meeting in Las Vegas at the MGM Grand. for 3 days, and we are going to work out live with the celebrity trainers. They're all going to be there, individual workouts with them, and then a big super workout on Saturday morning with, again, close to 10,000 of us in a parking lot, 6:30 in the morning underneath that hot Las Vegas sun, but it is awesome. It is an experience like no other. You get to learn from the top coaches. Those coaches that have been in the trenches with you, they've been there, they know what's been working for them. They share their tips with you on all different things for new coaches, for things to experienced coaches, for how to invite, to dealing with objections, to how to create diamonds, how to successfully run a challenge group, all different topics. There's even, I think if you go in the online office, you're able to see the agenda of what all the different topics are. And these are questions that you guys have a lot of questions about. We will gather the information. We're going to kind of split up, go to these different workshops, and come back and share the information with our teams. Next year, Summit is going to change from June to July. I think it's July 15th to the 18th. And the location's going to change. They're going to announce it at Summit. Usually, if you purchase your tickets, the sooner the better. They're less expensive. Sometimes they have special deals going on. I heard there's going to be something special deal going on if you buy it during the Summit time. So we will, again, keep you informed of the loop. I know it sounds like it's expensive, but you really need to invest in yourself to be able to really move forward in this business and get everything out of it that you're able to move forward, build your business. Also, next more local event is our Super Saturday. These are quarterly events held all over the nation. It's usually on a Saturday. The next one's June 28th, so right after Summit. We're going to have that fire, that momentum from Summit. We're going to bring it home to our local coaches. I highly recommend you checking in your Coach Online office under events. It will list, you can find, look for Super Saturday and look for your state, and it will list the Super Saturdays in your state. You can find one closest to you. Sometimes they're free for coaches. Sometimes there's a nominal fee of $5. But this is when coaches come together, they network. A lot of them are going to be sampling the new PIO, so that's awesome. They'll have Shakeology samples maybe. You can also invite guests to these things, and this is great for those people that you have that are maybe interested in the business, or someone that you have a challenger or someone that you think would be great at this business. Invite them to come. They get to feel what it feels like to be part of the Beachbody culture in a room with all these other positive people, all looking to just live a healthier lifestyle, pay it forward. Sometimes that fire, that momentum in there can really build people, get them excited about it, and maybe say, you know what, I could do this too. Why not? Would you ever consider? This happened for me personally. Sandra was coming to Columbus for, it wasn't a Super Saturday, but it was a Beachbody event. And she invited me as a guest. I had only heard of P90X. I never did any of the programs. I went as her guest, worked out live with Shaun T. Within 10 minutes of listening to their mission of just trying to help people live healthier lives, I was sold and signed up as a coach later that day. So there really is a huge impact with attending those live events. Another event that's coming up is the Team Beachbody Cup. I spoke about this in last week's call. The cup runs for a month from July 1st to the 31st. You form groups of 5 coaches and you work together as a team to earn Success Club points. 1 for Shakeology Home Direct, 2 for a challenge pack. Sometimes within the month, sometimes you can get double points. That has happened in the past. But it really kind of, again, takes that fire momentum from Summit and keeps it going. We're going to take advantage of PIO, that new release, that microcosm, that excitement about it, and really try to up those points for the next month. We want to hit those goals, Success Club 5, Success Club 10, work as a team together, motivate each other. And then there's also prizes. Usually if you hit 25 as a team, you can earn some prizes, and then there's different levels. So then 50 points as a team. But the only people on the team that earn those prizes are those people that either hit Success Club 5 or Success Club 10. So you do have to do your part. Sandra and I both have teams going on. So we may still have 1 or 2 spots left on our team. So let us know if you are interested. Registration began yesterday, and we do need to register before the 1st. So inspiration. Whoop, just going down here. Does anyone have any stories of inspiration that they'd like to share? Anything from any of their challenges? Anything in their own personal journey that they want to share? All right. This week I received a letter in the mail and snail mail, and it was from one of my current challengers. She's done one challenge group with me, and she's rolled over into the second one. She's doing the 21-day fix, and she is overweight, probably borderline obese. Doesn't have a lot of support at home. Just trying to make these changes on her own. She's really first challenge. She wasn't really much on Facebook, so she did it through email. And this challenge, the second time around, she's joined the Facebook group. So I really think she's going to get more of that accountability. But she sent me this very short, little, sweet thank you note, just saying thank you so much for reaching out to you. It was a perfect time for me. I'm making some great changes in my life, and you just have a really sweet heart. And just those little things like that really, really can make a difference. I know in my previous career, we hardly ever got encouragement from our higher ups, from our bosses saying, you know what, you're doing a great job, keep going. That's all we want to hear. Those little things like that, they just motivate us to keep going and really tell us why it's all worth it. So I just encourage you all, just keep going. You are making a difference. You are paying it forward and changing people's lives. That's what we do as coaches. Let's see what we have next.
I have a personal. Can you
Sure.
hear me?
Yep, we can hear you. This is Becky
So
talking.
I've been doing the ultimate reset. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay, so I'm doing the ultimate reset, and I'm in the middle of my second week, and it's really going well. I'm surprised how much I enjoy it. I thought the diet was a little scary, but I'm learning a lot and learning a lot about different vegetables and how to be a vegan. Never ever thought I would do, but it's great, and I've lost 7 pounds, and I feel healthy, and
Wow.
I'm just making really good choices, and it truly is a good reset. So I do recommend it.
Awesome. And that's great that you're having a personal experience with it that then you can share with others and show that, yes, you can lose weight without exercising, that it takes a lot of times it does take some prep time, some being prepared. But again, the reset, they give you the entire meal plan right there. You'll probably learn if you do have some food sensitivities, when you take them out, if you do start to put them back in, you may notice that. And like you said, that you could live on a vegan diet, a vegetarian diet. There are options, and that healthy food can taste good. So great. Thanks for sharing, Becky. I'm just going to talk. The education tonight is just a little bit more about the importance of attending live events. Right now with Beachbody, you always hear about the 3 vital behaviors: invite, 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 be a product of the product, and do personal development. When I first started, we actually had, I think it was six behaviors that we wanted to follow. And just going to kind of refer back to one of them. And again, it's just the importance of being an active team member. And part of that is attending local events. We are all spread out all over the nation. Beachbody's now also up in Canada, in Latin America. We're hoping to expand globally even. But it's so important to stay engaged. If you're kind of alone in your own little world, you're at home and you don't kind of interact much with the other Beachbody coaches and stuff, you kind of miss out on some stuff, and you miss out on that fire, that momentum, that excitement from other people around you. Because when you put yourself in a situation with other like-minded people, like I said, other positive people, you really feel that desire, that fire, that momentum, and it pushes you to kind of get that friendly peer pressure that pushes you to work harder. And you also see what's working for them. You can learn from them. You can say to yourself, you know what, if they can do it, why not me? That it's doable. These are real people. Some of them are also on their fitness journey. When you go to these live events, not everyone is super skinny at their goal weight. Some of them are just starting off on their journey. There's usually someone there that you can relate to. Just this week on the National Wake Up Call, again, I can't remember the coach's name. I apologize. But her story sounded similar to Jenny. They were both nurses. They were both very into hockey. They both had kids. Someone that you can kind of relate to and say, you know what, she can do it. Why can't I? Live events, they don't all mean just some at this one time. There's stuff going on throughout the year. Again, in your Coach Online office, there's a tab called Events. When you click on that, you can search by state to see if there's anything happening in your state. We do have those quarterly Super Saturdays that are always, they're usually in January, April, in June after Summit, so next year it may be July, and usually the end of September. So find out those dates. I will post them on our team page. Put them on your calendar now. No excuses. I know things come up last minute and whatnot, but if you plan for it now, start inviting people a month in advance. Reach out to your current challengers that are local. Reach out to people that you think good prospects for coaching, and invite them to these events, because it is such a even those smaller events like Super Saturday, it is life-changing. Being surrounded by other people, hearing the stories, you hear the recognition. You also, at our local Super Saturday, we had a gentleman who came, and he had quite a transformation story. So he shared it at our local Super Saturday. He submitted his results to Beachbody, and he had won, I think, both a daily, a monthly prize, quarterly, and now he is in the running. Brad Jordan, he is going to be up on stage, and he's in the running for the Beachbody Challenge grand prize of $100,000. And his coach, local coach that I know, Roger, he could win, I want to say it's half of that. So and last year too, we had one of the finalists was at our Super Saturday there, and you get to meet these people and hear about their transformations, their life stories, and why we're in this, just to help people, help them make better decisions in their lives, help them be more confident, have that freedom to do what they want to do with their family, with their career. So those are awesome, awesome events to try to get to. But besides Super Saturdays and summits, also sometimes there are local trainings on time management. Franklin Covey is very well known in the time management world. Beachbody has certain Franklin Covey events geared specifically towards Team Beachbody coaches, where they're talking about the activities that we need to do daily in our lives to build our business and how we can kind of fit that into our lives. Also, sometimes there's Beachbody Challenge trainings. I know there was one in Indiana that Sandra and I went to. There are some other corporate events that come up. I know the Super Saturday that's coming up on June 28th. A lot of times the people from corporate will go to different cities, and Carl Deichler is coming to New York City for his, and I will be there 2 days later. I can't believe I'm missing it. But to meet these people that you hear on these national wake-up calls each week, you hear the voices, to actually listen to them live, and especially Carl, when he speaks, he is just so inspiring. So I really, really encourage you to try to get to some live events. If it can't be Summit, find something more locally to you, but check every so often in your back office under that events and training, and put it on your calendar. Next year, be at Summit. Do what you can to get there. It is life-changing. Would you ever imagine being in a place with 10,000 people, all working towards the same goal, all positive people? Everyone is so friendly. It is just you leave with kind of your mind filled with so much information, and it's a little overwhelming, but it's a good overwhelming, because then you can kind of sit down, gather everything that you learned, look at your notes, and set a plan. You can learn a ton, but then if you don't put it into action, you're never going to get anywhere. So you do need to set that plan, make those goals. So with that, I'm going to say the plan for you that I'm going to send you guys away with is I'm going to post on our site a 3-minute video. 1 second. Sorry about that. Gosh, I don't even remember what this is about. Oh, 3-minute video about Summit. Just to get a little peek into what those 3 days are about. I also have a format called Read This, the top 10 reasons why you must attend Summit. And I also will post the website for Coach Summit, which has a lot of information, just so you can kind of get an idea of how much things are for the room, for the registration ticket, so that you can start planning now to guarantee that you guys are there next year. As I said, Sandra, me, Renee, and Jenny are all going to Summit this year. We are going to bring back all the information that we learn and share it with you guys so that we can help you grow your own business, and really make it an amazing 2014. Thanks for tuning in. Do Marilyn or Becky, do you guys have any questions before we head off?
Well, no,